Hello world, welcome to Sir Bravo TV. I am Sir Frederick W. And tonight's topic is the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So, on tonight's episode, a lot of shit went down. Like, some crazy shit went down. Camille had this dinner party and she invited everybody over, and Kyle decides to bring her best friend along, and I guess Camille, she had her best friend there and she had her psychic friend there as well. And they got into like a big argument after Camille attacked Kyle's best friend, talking about how she knows her from somewhere because she saw her in a Playboy video, or not a Playboy video, a Playboy spread that was from like fucking 20 years ago after the O.J. Simpson trial. Like, Kyle, are you serious? Did you really come up with this shit? Like, as if you didn't execute this properly because you knew that Kyle was bringing her best friend. Like, what? Are you serious? You are a crazy, dizzy ass woman. Like, you're really fucked up in the head. So then the psychic friend, they're requesting stuff from the psychic friend for her to say this and say that and come up with, you know, like her psychic powers and her abilities and what she can do. So she comes up with what she can do, and all of a sudden she tells Kyle that her husband's not going to be able to fulfill her emotionally after their kids get grown, and how she's been married twice. Like, who the fucking Beverly Hills hasn't been married 2 and 3 times? You don't need to be a psychic to know that. All you need to do is be a fucking human being. That's all you need to be. And then they start going back and forth as Allison, the psychic, is smoking an electronic cigarette and talking about how they're girls in a controlled environment and they need to be bad girls. Like, what the hell is wrong with, are you talking about some lesbian shit that's going on with you and Camille that you trying to bring everybody else into? Like, what is going on with these dizzy hoes? So they're going back and forth. They're arguing. Camille is like, brings up New York and about how she was, you know, this was attacked and that was attacked and how she didn't attack Kyle. And then Kyle, of course, flips the fuck out and goes off on the bitch again because she deserves it. And then everybody eventually leaves. But during the whole argument, this fucking crazy psychic talks about how, like, she's been, you know, viewed by 70 million people and on Oprah. Like, bitch, nobody was watching Oprah for you. They were watching Oprah. That's why 70 million people were watching. So stop trying to drop numbers to make it seem like you're that important. And books been written about you. Books been written about your ass. Sybil. The book Sybil was probably written about you. 17 personalities. Because your crazy ass has more than that. Psychotic hoe. You need to be in a straitjacket in Western Medical Center or something under the psych ward. Crazy ass bitch. So then they leave, they come up with this, and the psychic, she's still talking shit. Like, she was so vicious the whole time. Why are you continuously feeding into this and talking more shit and talking more shit? And then Camille just jumps on the bandwagon and she talks more shit about her and talks about how Mauricio likes all these women and his nannies and this and this and that. Like, you're rude and disrespectful, Camille, and you really need, like, I think that Cal should have whooped your ass. Like, she should have got tough with you. Like, you're rude, disrespectful, and that's why Kelsey divorced your ass. Everybody's know you're going through a public divorce and how this happened and that happened. You're too busy talking about shit, stirring up trouble and all this stuff, and that's exactly why your husband divorced you. Your divorce ain't final. He engaged to somebody else because you a silly hoe. And I mean, I'm just throwing it out there, and if you don't like it, throw it back.